Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm planning on it myself. Here we are on whatever day this is it comes out. I think Friday. I think this is Friday. Himmel's Karelia Dorf encounter in my Super Conqueror. I am trying to do this mission where you have to have 6,500 damage for the Chimera. I'm trying to get it with honors. You need 5 kills, 6,500, and you need a win. I've done it without honors. I'm trying to get the order back so I can work on the 279 early. It's the last one that I have to do, and it has evaded me. It has evaded me. It's going to evade me again here, but not by much. Not by much. I'm going to talk a little bit about this because these missions can be very frustrating for people. And unfortunately, some of them, depending on your skill level, are going to require a significant amount of luck to kind of happen. 6,500 is a lot of damage, but we're in a tier 10 battle. We're top tier, so we're a little bit gimped on damage because there's tier 8s and 9s involved, but I'm in a Super Conqueror, which means I should be able to bully some 9s and 8s as well. Also note there's no artillery here. I'm looking at the map of, whatever was it? Yeah, Karelia. And I know that down there in the southeast, over there, down there in the southeast is a pretty good position for a Conqueror, especially if I can get over into this flat area over here and get hull down and start punishing them if they're on the corner. So all of these things are in my mind. We're going to speed forward here. And I feel like I have a pretty good chance on this one to make a run at the mission. You know, bad things can happen. You get Alarak, you could get stuffed. Maybe the T-95 is sitting there stopping me from getting anywhere. There's a lot of what ifs here. The other problem is this is not a particularly fast tank, so one of the things about 6,500 damage is you need to get to the damage. So if the damage doesn't come to you or the battle isn't slow enough for you to keep up with the fast tanks, you can have a problem. 6,500, 5 kills and a win is relying on several things probably to happen. Your team has to be pretty bad and the enemy team has to be worse. And it's unfortunate that these are the kinds of things that are going to happen for most of us to get this mission done. Some people are just that good. All right, that would have been nice. The ammo rack looked lovely at 1,000. Unfortunately, it was only the last 354 hit points. Enough people had hit him in a row, in case you didn't know that. Enough people had hit him in a row that it just puts all the damage together, and it makes it look like you did that. Check down on the, over there, down on the left, and you'll notice how much you did. All right, so this is kind of going like I figured or I wanted it to. Not figured necessarily, but like I wanted it to. I knew the map. I know what generally happens. There are a lot of hit points in the north. That's a little bit against me. All right. It is encounter. The cap is up here. It's kind of the dice roll on whether you think they're going to send a lot of dudes here. But we have a pretty good spread across there. So I feel like I'm not going to have my team get rolled up necessarily based on a bad flank. We'll just have to see how it goes. And I find several guys in here. I've got this nice hold down position, and this is going to be perfect. I'm actually going to come over here to the left, and I take a shot from there. A little bit of a mistake not kind of realizing someone would be there. That hurts. You know, you want the damage. So I don't quite get it. This guy's trying to get away. I'm going to sneak one in there, and we're off the races with 700. He is so low hit point, so low on the hit points, I'm not going to worry too much about him. If he comes around again, I feel like I have a good chance of bouncing it, or we'll get him dead. So I'm just going to sort of ignore that the WZ is right there. And now it's just picking apart these guys, right? I've dabbed 2. Frankly, I should probably have a full APCR loadout in this thing. There are some disadvantages to it. That's another thing you might want to think about as you watch me blast these guys. They're really kind of in bad shape here with my position. There's not a lot they can do about it. No artillery, right? So they're kind of hurting in that case. If you're trying to do missions like this, you probably want to do things like maximize your capability. Get a kill right there. I'm feeling good, right? 2 kills. This is looking good right here. Getting lots of damage. The mouse has a big old hit point pool I can take advantage of, as does that tank right there. So back to wanting to maximize, you're going to want to do things like run advanced equipment. A little bit kind of a bad choice right there. Improved or bounty equipment. The right amount of gold, which can be quite a bit. We're going to get right up underneath his turret on the lower side, right there, right off to the flat plate bit. The other guy I can't see, but the mouse, I'm just taking hit points after hit points off of him. He's really letting me just kind of abuse him. We're going to go back over here. That's too bad. Ricochet. So you're going to want to do all the things you can to maximize it. I haven't quite got to that point. I'm going to make a push here. That is going to expose me a little bit, but I want to get a little bit closer because I need to get up underneath this guy. We take a hit, that's fine. I kind of figured that. The other thing going my way right now is, for whatever reason, there aren't any big TDs sitting back here. Now we're going to find out. There's a couple of them there, but I think they're really busy shooting down into the middle and maybe hiding from the ELC. I'm not really sure. It's possible the Sturt was giving them the business. But right now they're not up here, which is good for me. If I started taking hits from the WT, the grill, is there another one? Well, the 295, mostly the WT and the grill. That would be bad, right? Because I'm kind of out in the open, but I am not. So I'm going to come up here and just get some hit points off these guys. This guy's trying to make a runner. I kind of hoped I'd get a kill, but I needed a bit of an extra high roll on that dude. Conqueror's got me tracked. We'll hit him again. Would really like to get a kill off of one of these guys. I think the Conqueror gets killed by some... Yeah, just unfortunate. I wasn't quite reloaded. And bummer. All right, big mistake right there, right? Big mistake, and those are the kind of things you've got to try to not do. I got tracked. I have a habit of hitting 4-3 fixing tracks, even though I have a large kit, and I don't need that anymore. It's just from long, 12 years of playing. For a very long time, I used manual kits, and I hit the stinking 3. So there's the extra points of damage that I needed right there. Could I have killed him? Maybe also could have killed him and got another kill. I'll just go ahead and spoil it. I'm going to come up 2 kills short and about 200 or 300 damage. So we get a shot into this guy. So the damage would have been sorted out by killing the super, or whatever it was I shot. 2 shots into this guy. I would have had my 6,500. Maybe got the kill, but that would have left me 1 kill short. I missed that shot. That's unfortunate. Probably could have waited for that zoom in. Look, he's still exposed, so I could have waited for a better zoom on that. I'm starting to get a little antsy. I'm thinking, man, I'm close. I'm at 5,600. I have 2 kills. Unfortunately, this is now where the speed part comes in. I noticed the IS-2 off to my left, so I figure I'm just going to go right at the hit points, even though that is going to expose me. I'm hoping to light up the IS-2 and we'll get a kill off this guy on the way in. There he is. We find him. We zoom in. We kill him. Fantastic. Not too worried about the cap. We have a couple guys up there, and we have won the south flank there. We're all pushing in. I'm at 5,800. I'm thinking, man, I might even have a chance right here, but they start dying, right? I get a poke from the STB who takes a shot at me. Fortunately, it bounces, but I just don't have any shots. There goes the STB. Take a look at him. He's behind a rock. I've got to keep W and forward here. So you can't afford to make many mistakes. I made one right there. I actually didn't notice that until this review. So we're going to try to get the kill on him. You know what I was doing? I was waiting for maybe someone hits him and doesn't quite kill him, but the Panzer, the WT Panzer IV has enough alpha to kill him, and that's very unfortunate. You can't know which guy's going to shoot him. I don't think I was going to high roll a 500, but there you go. Maybe take a chance, though, because you could ammo rack him, right? Maybe I get an ammo rack and we kill him off. Certainly would have helped me out with the damage. I'm at 5,800. I do have 1 blind shot in there. Maybe 2 at this point, now that I think about it, because I get to... Nope, should be the 1 blind shot when the heavy went dark just as I fired. I get to, like I said, 62 and some change. And these guys are just up and over, and unfortunately, because I'm not fast enough, I can't get to the damage, and I can't finish this mission. So I did leave an opportunity, based on screwing up and hitting the HE, I did leave an opportunity to get my 4th kill and have enough damage, but I didn't see in there anywhere where I was really going to get a 5th kill. Potentially a better aimed shot on the WT, but I don't think he was within 1 kill or 1 shot territory. And even if I had hit his shield, I don't think I'm ammo racking by hitting the shield right there. So there were a couple bounces in there, a couple other things. It's a lot of times making those missions happen are just, it is that close, and it's frustrating because you need 6,500, 5 kills, and a win. I've got 6,200, 3 kills, and a win. I've got a great game, but it's just not good enough to get that mission done. So just don't get too frustrated. There, like I said, and I talked about it several times, there are things you can do to maximize it. You can get the right setup. You can use your improved and bounty stuff. You can run enough gold rounds and special rounds to make sure that you've got the pen that you need. You can do all the try-hard things. That's one way to help, and then you've got to analyze the game, and then you're going to need a dash of luck in there. For most of us, a pretty good, hefty dash of luck, and probably not a great team on your side and not a good team on their side. I had a not good team on their side. Unfortunately, mine was just a little too good. See how many are alive, right? If I take about 5 or 6 of them away, and maybe I get to that end result right there. But there you go. Almost got it. I'm going to keep plugging. That was about as close as I've been in a while. We will see ya.